Public Protector Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane has accused the chairperson of the parliamentary inquiry that's responsible for her impeachment of being hostile and unfair to her. Mkhwebane's legal representative, Advocate Dali Mpofu, is making an application for the recusal of Qubudile Dyantyi as chairperson of the committee and DA MP Kevin Mileham. Let's get you a live update from Cape Town. Bring in our reporter Athi Mtongana, who's been listening in. Athi, talk to us about the examples given of this hostility and unfair treatment as alleged by Advocate Mkhwebane's team.
I think what Advocate Dali Mpofu has done since the early hours of this morning was to extensively go through the grounds through which they are relying to submit this application for the recusal of the chairperson of the Section 194 Committee, Qubudile Dyantyi, as well as a DAMP, Honorable Kevin Mileham, was several grounds that he put before the committee, many grounds in fact, which obviously all point to the issue of being biased, as he put it. But he says to the committee that what tipped it over and what worsened the situation, as he put it, was what transpired last week. You would have heard, Tembekile, that heated exchange between Advocate Dali Mpofu and the chairperson, which MPs complained about, saying that Advocate Dali Mpofu threatened the chairperson, and then further saying that Parliament should investigate Advocate Dali Mpofu for threatening the chairperson of the committee, of course pointing out to the Powers and Privileges Act, which prohibits any person from threatening a member of Parliament. But on his side, Advocate Dali Mpofu, that is, he's been consistently at pains to say that the chairperson has come into this committee with a preconceived and a predetermined outcome of actually seeing the public protector as one that is actually incompetent, and which is the work that they're actually supposed to do as a committee, is to actually determine the veracity of the charges which have been leveled against her. He says both the chairperson and the DA's Kevin Mileham already do perceive the public protector to be one that is actually incompetent and that's not fit to hold office. There are many issues that he brought up, including the tweets that were tweeted by Kevin Mileham, for example, and some of the statements that the chairperson has made publicly about the public protector. But also, interestingly, what he brought before the committee are issues around finances. We know a lot of South Africans have been complaining about the litigation that has gone through the Office of the Public Protector and the funds thereof used throughout these litigation processes in court. And so Advocate Dali Mpofu was at pains to express that some of the money was used to pay Sinego attorneys, which has actually been, brought up quite a lot in these impeachment hearings. He even went as far as to say the Public Protector's Office has allegedly paid a fraudster who then used the letterhead of Sinego attorneys, which was displayed openly during these hearings, then to obviously fraudulently try and source out money from the Public Protector's Office. But I'd like us to listen to what he says pertaining to the costs that have been paid to Sinego attorneys, as well as the issue of them still wanting President Ramaphosa to come and provide oral evidence, saying they will go as far as to also bring forth the Minister of Public Enterprises, Pravin Gordhan, to also come and testify.
The actual amount of money is not 49 million, it's something like 27, I think, or 29 million, of which only not even about a third actually goes to Siyanego. The rest of the money is paid out as it should be to, I think, about 5 or 6 different advocates, depending on which matter was being handled. Yeah. Now, as I say, all this we could tolerate if it actually was meant to assist the committee. But it doesn't assist the committee at all, except to portray Mr. Siyanego or some of us, at least those who care, as avaricious lawyers who have, quote unquote, according to Mr. Mileham, benefited from that money. The refusal by the chairperson to subpoena Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa we have said that, I'll just read it out so that we don't waste time. In August 22, the chairperson refused to request the public protector to be assisted in securing the relevant evidence of Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, who had made certain scathing remarks, not skirting, against the public protector, which form part of the impeachment motion, with particular reference to the so-called CR17 Busasa litigation referred to at paragraph 11 of the charge sheet or motion. And then we say, in the process, the chairperson unfairly and unreasonably rejected the proposal made by Honorable Heron to seek further information from the public protector regarding the relevance of Mr. Ramaphosa's evidence.
Athi Mtongana, our reporter covering that hearing today, where the team for the public protector has brought forward an application for the recusal of the chairperson of her impeachment inquiry and DA MP Kevin Mileham. Athi, for now, thank you. We'll touch base with you later.